So these are central incisors. These are lateral incisors. Canines. Remember, this is upper, these are lower. So these are central incisors, upper and lower. These are lateral incisors, upper and lower, and these are canines, upper and lower, and further premolars and molars, upper and lower. So if we write a scenario, for example, there is patient complaining pain on this tooth. So how we write this? Complain of pain by victim on upper, these are upper right canine. Upper right canine. And if for example he is complaining of pain or loss of tooth on here, so we write like this, complain of pain or loss of tooth on lower left lateral incisor. So this is all about dental injuries. Next is poisoning. Remember two samples which are important for poisoning. Whatever poisoning is, either is wheat pill poisoning, rat pill poisoning most commonly. Two samples are important. One is stomach lavage and second blood sample. About 60 ml, 50 to 60 ml of stomach lavage is necessary for medico-legal work in cases where poisoning occurs. Another sample is blood sample. About 10 to 20 ml is enough for medico-legal work. So these are two samples are very important in poisoning, either is wheat pill poisoning, rat pill poisoning, or any other. Next, which is very important, is poisoning or any victim which is self-intake alcohol poisoning. Some points you have to remember in alcohol poisoning. First, smell. If there is alcohol intake in excess quantity, you will have a definite smell. Second, you have to look for speech of the victim. If there is alcohol poisoning, speech is slurry or victim uttering inappropriate words. Next thing which you have to look for in alcohol poisoning is gait. In alcohol poisoning, gait is staggering. Staggering like moving on one side and then next side, one side, next side, and trembling. These are three you have to look in alcohol poisoning. And very important, what samples you have to look for, you have to take in alcohol poisoning. One, again, blood sample. About 10 to 20 ml. Another important sample which you have to take in alcohol poisoning is urine sample. About 20 to 30 ml of urine is necessary sampling in alcohol poisoning for medical legal work. Next, you have some. You can have a case where a human bite occurs, burn case, sting, and drowning, but these are rare cases. In human bites, in most of the time you can have only abrasions, and you deal it like you write a abrasion or a lacerated art. But if you find that a human bite is deep enough, you have to decide either is incised wound or lacerated wound. Remember, in human bites we write it incised wound because due to sharp edges, tooth have ability to make an incision. So we write wounds of human bites, they are deep enough as incised wounds. Next is burn. Burn, if you remember some basic points in burn cases, you can deal with it. Remember that is neck and front and back of hand. Is 9%. Front and back of chest, again 9% and 9%. Perineum 1%. Arms and forearms 9%, and thighs and legs 18%. If you remember, see these simple areas then you can solve about burn cases. Very rarely you can have cases of sting and drowning, but these are very rare cases. Another snake bites you can have, but these are all very rare cases. Most of the time you have to dealt with only fight cases, history of fight, firearm cases, dental injuries, and many cases of poisoning you can have in your career. So this is all about the basic concepts of or the basic things about medical legal certificate. But if you have any query related to medical legal work or any question, you can ask in commenting section. If you find anything difficult related to this work, as a medical officer working in a peripheral setup, government setups, you have to deal with this very important topic, and medical legal work and postmortem work. Inshallah, I will upload a complete video on postmortem later on. But if you have any question about this medical legal work, MLC work, any question you can ask in commenting section. Thank you very much.